In this video I'm gonna show you how you can achieve the scribble effect and drawing animations in After Effects.
I pull up with a black mask. I got some shooters that park up and hit him, they go for a big bag. He's trying to talk like he with it, but he's showing different, it turned to a toe tag.
My name is Fredriksson and this is my YouTube channel. Now if you're into filmmaking or video editing, consider subscribing to the channel because that is what this channel is all about. Now let me show you how you can do the scribble animation. Now when you have found the spot on the video clip where you want to do the animations, the first thing is basically just to double click the clip. The reason why we do this is because this is the composition window. You really can't do anything in this window. So if we do take the paintbrush, see you can't do paint, rotor brush and refine edges within this window. But that's why we double click on the clip, so we just get the layer. Now you can see that we can draw onto that layer, but the next thing is to basically configure the brush size and all of the settings before you start drawing the animations. I used to do one single thing wrong every single time I did this, and that was I had this duration on constant. If you have it on constant and you draw right here, the brush is gonna be there on every frame. So what we wanna do is we wanna set that to single frame. Now all of the other settings are up to you. I like to use a bit soft brush, not that small. Like this brush is way too big, we know that, but probably around, yeah, 5, and this is probably a bit too soft. We'll do maybe hardness 30. Maybe a bit more. 50. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is just basically find the position where we're gonna do the animation. So find the frame.
I got some shooters that blast if they see we the young, pull up with a black mask.
So let's say I can see that he is doing the... He's doing like a black mask thing, like he's saying that he's gonna have a black mask, so we can interpret that as we want. So basically where we start to see his face. Okay, so when you have found the frames and you know what the effect you want to achieve, you can start drawing on each frame. But if you want to change the color of, because now we have just white and I clearly want to have it a black mask, I'm gonna change the color right here, and that's basically just how you do it. Also remember, you don't need to have it completely perfect. I'm gonna have a bigger brush for this because it's gonna be way too small to do his face with a small brush. We're not gonna have this hardness, we're gonna have 50. Now it's basically just taking your time. So this has been done fairly quickly. You can do it better, but I also quite like how it looks. The lines are not perfect. You're probably never gonna get perfect lines unless you spend hours and hours on it. And at that point, it's probably just better to make something 3D and then track it into the frame. That's always gonna be a better option at that point. Let's do another example. I'm gonna do 2 examples and they basically work the same. So you just go frame by frame. I'm just gonna time lapse it and you can see the end result afterwards.
Smoking on good though, bitch if I'm blue though. Passing like Saturn,
here the final result of the effect that I just made. Note that this did just take me 15 to 20 minutes to do. As you can see, with just a small amount of time you can get quite a reasonable effect from this, and it can add a bit of like flair to your videos.
I pull up with a black mask. I got some shooters that park up and hit him, they go for a big bag. He's tryna talk like he with it, but he's showing different, it turned to a toe tag. He